Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I got this blue winged cut crease. If you'd like to see how I got it, then keep on watching. First I'm going to go on with this thing I got from Black Friday from Sigma. It's a 3 palette box, and we're going to go on with the Disney collab with the Princess Cinderella palette. And first I'm going to start off with that darkest blue, and I'm going to begin to pack that into my crease in a crescent moon shape. And I'm just going to keep packing. I want it to be as dark as it can get. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this lighter blue, and I'm going to start blending the edges of that darker blue and blowing them out. And I found these shades, I mean, they weren't the best at blending out, but they weren't the worst. These shadows, honestly, okay, so now I'm going to go in with this brown, and it's like a reddish brown, and I'm going to begin to blend the edges of that light blue out. Like I said, these shadows, they remind me of actual melt shadows. So if you know what melt shadows are like, that's what these remind me of, honestly. They're not as dry as melt shadows, but that's what they remind me of. I just took a bigger brush because I was getting tired of that small brush. It wasn't doing what I needed it to do. I need something that can spread more product. And I'm going to go back in with that lighter blue and begin to blend. I just want these colors to be, to blend together nicely. I don't want them to not to mesh, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to keep on blending those together, making sure there's no demarcation, you know what I mean? Now I'm going to go in with this big fluffy brush, and I'm just using that darker blue on this fluffy brush because I just want to put that color back. And make sure it blends nicely into the other two shades. And as you see, even blending this in, because I blend those others in, you know, really good, you don't see a mark of demarcation. It just looks like they're blended. Yeah, I'm sorry for these ugly faces I be making. I mean, every time I blend shadow, I open my mouth. And I think it's because I'm trying to get my eye to be really big. Now I took this big packing brush, you guys, because I was gonna do a halo eye, and then I was just like, nah, I'll just do something else. I got another idea in the middle. Never let somebody tell you what you do for makeup is wrong, because sometimes, you know, even people who've been doing makeup, you get to a point where you're like, I want to do this, I want to do this. You get to do it, and it's like, I don't want to do that anymore. So I have no idea what I was going to do when I started this look, but I thought it was going to be, you know, a halo eye. Joke's on me. Now I'm going to go ahead with this P. Louise paint, and this is like a blue color. When I find out what the name to this is, I definitely will put it down below. Now I'm going to go in with this blue shimmery shade. It is really pretty. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pat this all over my lid. Now I'm going to go ahead and take that darker blue on a detailing brush, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to kind of take it around that cut crease. And I'm doing this because I want that crease to stand out. And honestly, you guys, I did this longer than you guys are going to see me do it for. And it's because I kept packing that same color over just to get that dark as I wanted it. Now I'm going to go with the Morphe collab with Ashley Strong. And I'm going to outline this. It's like a cake liner, a blue one. I'm going to just outline it. And I did the other one off camera. And I don't know why I did that. I came back. Now I'm going to go in with this silvery... it's a silvery shadow. It's like a silvery blue, and I'm just popping that in the middle just to make that stand out. So now I'm going in with these Glam Light X Mikayla patches, which is the collab with Mikayla, and I'm going to throw those out. This is called Cold Orange. I'm going in with the Tarte Enriching Face Cream, Enriching Renewal Face Cream, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put that where I wiped it off before. Now I'm going in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, and I'm going to go ahead and refresh my skin before I start adding my primers. Now I'm going with my No Poreblem Primer Essence. I just like the way this feels on the skin. I always use this. You see this in all my videos, and I'm running out, so I need another one. I'm going to go in with my Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, and I'm going to go ahead and put that around the perimeter of my face. Now I'm going in with one of my favorites, the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put that on all my places I got pores because it's a poreless primer. I really like this primer. Now I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Airbrush Flawless Finish Foundation in Neutral 14 and Neutral 15. I know it says neutral. They are a little red toned. Look how red this is. If you see it on my hand, one's redder, one's oranger. But when you do set these down, and when they do dry down, they do not appear and look like this, as you will see. This is 14. The first one was 15. This one, as you see, looks more orange than the other one. Now I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty Foundation Stick, and I think this is the shade Ganache. And I'm just going to carve out my cheekbones and shape the face. Now I'm going to go in with the Kimchi the Most concealers, and one is called an Amber. Well, one is called Deep Amber, and the other one is called Medium Tan. And I'm going to go in first with the Deep Amber, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm getting rid of any discoloration under my eyes because this is closer to my skin tone. And if you look at this, this is so smoothing, and it is so, oh my God, it's so creamy. It is not drying at all. It blends out just so well. Look at this. Look how this is blending out under my eyes, you guys. Look how smooth that looks. Now I'm going to go ahead and take that lighter one, which is called Medium Tan. Or is it medium tan? I think it's medium tan. And I'm going to begin to go ahead and highlight my face. I'm going to go ahead and go into these tear ducts here. And I'm going to do it to my outer. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm blend this out. I know they said this is a TikTok trend, but I've seen somebody say, why would you just, you know, put it in there, those two places when you're going to blend it out everywhere anyway, which is actually true. You do blend that out anyway, so it does not matter. It ends up under the eye anyway. I guess it's so you don't use as much concealer though, but still. But it looks good, I'm not gonna lie. And the lighter concealer does lift the eyes. I went back in with that darker concealer brush and just blended that out on the edges. But if you look at it, it does lift the eyes much more to have that lighter concealer on the outside. You see the eyes lift more. It snatches them back just a little bit. So now I'm just going to keep on blending these out and blending it out. I really do like these concealers. They are bomb. Now I'm going to go in with the Kimchi Beauty, and I'm going into the Puff Puff Pass Powder, and this is in Translucent. And this has also been one of my favorite products. I'll probably do a December favorites, you guys, and you guys, man, I'm doing 2021 favorites video. And first I go in with a light hand of setting powder. Then I just set both of my brows like that. And it's just basically a light set with a brush at first. And I just do this before I decide to bake down the nose also. Now I'm going to go for that powder puff that comes with this. Thank you very much, Kimchi. And I'm going to begin to bake the face. And smile lines. I love how smooth this powder is. Look how it makes my face look. And I set my brows as well. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go over my brows with this pencil because your girl got some sweaty brows, I tell you. I do not care what I use. I'm going to try everything there is to try. I promise you guys. And still, these brows be oily. Now I'm going to go on with this LA Girl Neon Brights Liner. Or it's the neon liners, my bad. And I'm not sure what color this is, but I will put it down below for you guys. And then I went ahead and took some of that base paint from P. Louise, and I went again on my waterline just to make it pop. Not the waterline, but under the waterline. And then I took a blue and I laid that right back on top of there like a dark blue. And I did that on both sides. Now I'm going to take that lighter blue and I'm going to smoke that out. And look how pretty that lash line is, you guys. And I'm going to take this kimchi powder and cocoa. And I'm going to set all those places that I did not set with that translucent powder. Because this one is closer to my skin tone. Now I'm going to go ahead and go with the Morphe Pro Face Palette. I'm going to take this shade. It's a contour shade. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to contour everything. Give my face some hollowness. Go ahead and shape it out, you guys. I want it to be thinner. Now I'm going to take the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Polish Finish Powder in number 4. And I'm going to begin to just take that with a brush and brush that powder off. And this is it. You guys look at it. It's almost gone. But it's one of my 21 favorites. And it's almost gone. Now I'm going to go in with this Juvia's Place Bronze Duo in the shade Dark. And I'm going to go ahead and bronze up my face. I also ordered this in Deep for Black Friday. It hasn't came yet, but I did order it. I do have deeper clients, so I did go ahead and order one for them. I wanted one in medium and one in the lighter shade, but they were all out by the time I went there. So I'm assuming these gotta be a hit. I don't care what shade you are. Now I'm going to go in with the BH Cosmetics Weekend Vibe Peach Bellini Palette, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to blush up my face. I don't know about you, but when somebody has blue eyeshadow on with a peach blush, ooh, I love it. I should have worn these colors to my wedding. If you didn't know, my colors were ocean blue. They were peach, kind of like a peachy color. I think the colors ended up being like pool, and the other color is supposed to be coral, but you know, it was something like a watermelon, I think. And I'm gonna go in with that silvery blue color, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my tear ducts. I'm going on with the Dior Beauty Universal Highlighting Palette, and I'm gonna highlight my nose and my face. And And again with the nose, you guys. So now I'm going in with the Matte Fix Plus in lavender, and I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face, get those powders down. Now this is the Huda Beauty mascara, you guys. And I'm gonna go ahead and get those under lashes and hit those bottom lashes as well. And I try to work my way from in to outer with my bottom lashes, you guys, because they are really, really, really long. So sometimes I don't even put mascara on the bottoms of them, or they will get on my face. Now I'm going in with the Dose of Colors collab with Nyma Tang. And Nyma Tang. And these were limited edition, but they are now no more. They are gone. But if you want a dupe for them, Morphe has a lip pencil called Richie, and it's $5. I just got one today, and it looks the same. Thank me later. Now I'm going to go in with Dose of Colors Cozy. And I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to go ahead and basically tap that in. And again, I'm going to go ahead and blend that lip liner, kind of smudge it in. After that's nice and smudged, we're going to take a little bit of Fenty Glass Slipper and we're going to go on the outer parts of the lip, just the brown parts. Now I'm going to go in with the Mikayla and Glam Light Lippy. It's the nude one. I don't really know the name. And here's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.